Hi, this is Stephen Breyer from Red Valley Community College. This is part 2 of a demo for Irvine Chapter 5, where I'm going to be loading into an array the values from the user. So at the end of part 1, I wrote the code that I'm in the process of running here. And, well, the display array here, the procedure is what displayed the values. The loop here that I wrote, this is now what I'm into now. That's going to be asking the user to enter in the values for the month. I was going to come back and revisit this and then maybe add well, some more to it, but let's just go and get the data in. So let's do 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9, minus 3, 42, 12, 0, 1. Okay, so did the data that I enter go into the array? 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9, minus 3, 42, 12, 0, and 1. So yeah, so what I have here is I'm showing that the array was empty before I began. I got from the user the values, the 12 values for loading into the array, and now I'm displaying the results of the array. It might help to have a little more gaps in there. So before I go in and start mucking up this program, so I just want to kind of emphasize where we are. So the apples sold by month, that's the array that I'm going to be loading. I'm getting from the user a number. ReadInt is for assigned D word, and then that EX, so readInt leaves the value in EAX. That EAX I'm going to load into the array using the ESI offset, and this will move to the next element of the array. What I did in the part 1 video is I wrote the code for displaying the contents of the array, and I'm calling it twice, once at the beginning and once at the end. And so what I'm going to do in my mucking up I'm going to do is I'm just going to add like 2 character line feeds for the beginning, /n. Actually, let's do that. And then after, actually, you know what? If I want it in the display array, why don't I just stick it into the display array? So what if the display array procedure had 1 extra carriage return at the end and 1 extra return at the beginning? And so just by modifying the procedure, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9, minus 12, minus 4, minus 42, oops, off screen, 0, 1, okay. So just by having have a blank line before, blank line after the array, and the prompts from the user, blank line before displaying. So the last thing I want to put in for sort of mucking it up, as it were, is let me go in and then display what the month is. Well, let me cheat. The reason I say let me cheat, because remember inside of this is the display array procedure, and one of the things I did in the prior video is I got the calculated and displayed the month value. So if I take that into the prompt here for displaying the month number, now one thing is, let me go for the prompt, remove that colon for now. So the enter apples sold for the month, and what this will be doing then is displaying the month that we are dealing with. And sorry, this piece here. And this is the, so we'll do the prompt. It'll display the month. And let me grab from here. I'll just be lazy or efficient, whichever way you want to look at it. Okay. So if I did this right, and again, I'm coding and talking, which is a dangerous thing. So now enter the apples sold for month 1, for month 2, for month 3, 12, 9, minus 2, 3, 1, 4. Okay. And so at least I'm just here displaying the month number. Let's not get too greedy, but I'm printing the month number in terms of the prompt. Okay, this combining the 15 minutes from the prior part and 6 minutes from them, that's 21 minutes. And I think just for the little thing that I wanted to do here, which was to display an array, write a procedure that I call from the main routine, and then I loaded an array with values that I got from the user. So this demo uses writeInt, uses readInt. I guess that's the new stuff, Delta, from prior demos. Unless you're watching out of order, then it's all new.